Hey guys, Chris Cook in Nashville here. Going to show you my wife's probably new favorite side dish made with zucchini. I've got 6 zucchini. I'm going to top and tail them. So you can see there I've cut off each end, and then I'm going to slice them into rounds. So I have 6 zucchinis sliced into rounds, about 1/4 of an inch thick probably. And I'm going to start taking these and layering them in a 9x13 glass pan. So I'm just going to put them in here. You don't have to be this specific about it. I'm just doing it because I'm making a video and trying to make everything look nice. But we're just going to put a layer of zucchini down. Once we have that first layer down, we're going to put some seasoning on top. So I'm going to take a pinch of salt and sprinkle it over, just like this. Okay, then I'm going to reach over here in just a second. We're going to grab some white pepper. Now you can use black pepper if you want. I just happen to have the white pepper on hand and I really like the flavor of it. It's also lower in oxalates. Then we're going to sprinkle over a little bit of onion powder. Okay, it's just granulated onion, nothing fancy. And then a little bit of garlic powder. Okay, and you can see I'm just sprinkling really lightly over top of this. You don't need much because we're going to sprinkle on every layer. And then I've got some Parmesan cheese. This Parmesan cheese is just the stuff in the can. It's not the cleanest, but this is for my wife. She's on keto, and she's a lot less sensitive to that kind of stuff. Has a lot higher tolerance for carbs than I do, so this doesn't seem to bother her. So I'm going to put a little sprinkle of Parmesan cheese. And then I have grated up in a bowl Colby Jack cheese. So I'm going to put a light sprinkling of Colby Jack over top of this. I used, for these 6 zucchinis, an entire 8-ounce block of cheese that I grated, and I'm just going to put a light sprinkling over each layer, just like this. Try to spread it out as best you can. This doesn't have to be super picky. So then we're just going to start layering it up. So I have another layer of zucchini. I'm going to do another layer of the seasonings and the cheese, and then I'll continue doing that until I've used all the zucchini. This is the last layer. Now when I get to the last layer on top, I've already used all the cheese. I'm not going to put any more cheese on top. I'm just going to put Parmesan and the seasonings on top. And you'll see why once that goes in the oven. Now, before I put it in the oven, I'm going to put a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. And you can see I'm just going to drizzle this back and forth. This is not a lot of cream for the size of dish that this is. This is going to make like 8 to 10 servings probably. But I'm just trying to spread this around so that it kind of soaks through and coats everything. I also, on this particular one, put a little sprinkle of pork panko crumbs. You don't have to do that. I just did that because I thought it would be a nice texture. It is good, but you don't have to do that. But that is on there, and then I'm pouring the cream, making sure to get all of the edges, all of the corners, just trying to get a light drizzle of cream over all of the areas of this zucchini, because as this sits in the oven and cooks, that's going to sort of work its way down through the zucchini. Okay, so there's everything ready to go in the oven. I've got my oven preheated to 350. It's going to go in for 80 to 90 minutes, and it's going to come out looking like this. This is absolutely fantastic. 80 to 90 minutes at 300 Fahrenheit, and it's wonderful. My wife absolutely loves this. Now, you can see as you go to kind of cut a serving out of this, it firms up a lot. Now, you want to cook it on that low temperature for a longer period of time because it takes away a lot of the moisture from the zucchini, and it leaves you with that steamy, creamy goodness of this zucchini. Guys, that's my zucchini casserole recipe for keto. If you like this recipe, you like this format, please let me know. I can do more recipe videos like this. This is an awesome side dish, low in carbs, great for keto. Chris Cook in Nashville. See you guys all soon.